Say, man, it's Treetop Radio LA. Treetop Radio LA, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Treetop Radio LA, or you can space it out, Treetop Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Treetop Radio. That's Treetop_Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know.
Special happy birthday, Cuzzo. It's your motherfucking birthday, bitch. You getting old and shit, man.
You better turn the fuck up, Sabrina. Happy birthday.
Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce.
Mm-hmm.
See, if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also get lost in the sauce.
You can how you get lost in the sauce?
Man, a bitch gonna get lost in the sauce, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man.
I'm sprinkling sauce, dropping sauce every street, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I dig it.
Overdose of sauce.
That's what it is.
No meat, just sauce.
When you're born, can you be born with sauce, or do you acquire
No,
sauce?
you can't born with sauce.
You get sauce from.
How you gonna be born with seasoning?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get seasoned. I wasn't born without this sauce.
Hell yeah.
I had to acquire this sauce.
Oh, hello. Welcome to TTRLA, the wonderful land of cartoons. Here, we make dreams come true. Anything that you want to do has to be started by you. Today on TTRLA, first episode, we have the Black Elote Man. That's right, the Black Elote Man. For those of my people around the globe looking at this commercial and don't know what an elote is, it's the best goddamn corn you'll ever have in your damn life. I'm going to have my man Black Cormac take it away. Black Cormac, it's on you.
And this is
Elijah and Femi, my helper.
Elijah and his helper Femi. And we're gonna learn how to make esquite. Okay, so what do we do first?
We get a cup.
Okay.
Add some coin.
Okay.
You know, like we feel like the
102.3. I got my boy Harlem Rue with me and Spider Quinn, Bloodline Quinn boy. Eat the rich shit, man. We on some.
He over there in an $80,000 truck, not even take care of his fucking responsibilities. This shit is crazy.
This how I came up. I know it's violent, but stay silent. Just don't say nothing. Boy, stay solid. We took that solid to break up. What else? I broke up with the Omi. Told myself to wake up. What else? She seen the cash, girl. Keep it real, not into fake love.
and get money. I just wake up and get money. I just wake.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but I don't need 5 girls. Just give me one woman with 5 wigs. I'm good.
Street Talk Radio LA! Street Talk Radio LA, man. We are broadcasting live via Los Angeles, California, via Baltimore, Maryland, man. We are out here, man. You are now tuned into the greatest podcast in the world, Craig. That's right. I said it, the greatest podcast in the world. So right now, y'all probably noticed that I don't really have my laptop. My background is a little different. That is because my manager has went out the country and she needed her laptop, so she took that joint. So I am responsible now from here on out to get my own laptop, which is great. I will be purchasing my laptop soon. So for now, sorry about that. You can just enjoy this nice homemade painting made specifically for me and my wonderful partner by our wonderful daughter. She's amazing, so shout out to her. This is a wonderful painting. You know what I'm saying? I decided to make that my background. It's called, the title of this painting is called Queen Sheba and Solomon. You feel me? So this is a wonderful show today. Today's topic is going to be the 5 faces. I'm also going to talk about the 5 virtues that you would need in order to be successful in life. I feel that it's very necessary to talk about these things. Number 1, the 5 faces. Most people don't even understand or even know that we have 5 faces to ourselves. But I ain't gonna get too much into it yet, because this is the beginning. But I need you guys to do me a favor, though. I need you to take your thumb right now for me. I need you to take your thumb. I need you to go ahead and like, subscribe, and share to this channel. Like, subscribe, and share wherever you at, wherever you caught a glimpse of this show at. You know what I'm saying? You was like, damn, why she got on this Chewbacca mask? Let me tune in. And so you tuned in and you popped up on TTRLA. Welcome. I thank you. Y'all can also follow me on my my personal page is Treetop Radio _LA. Y'all can also follow me on my business page. On my personal page, I'm sorry. It's going to be Big Homie Smiles _ backup page 41. I know it's a lot. I did have a few other pages that Instagram, Bama Behinds definitely took down. So this is what we're working with now. I probably should just have it like this because I want you guys to be able to see my face properly. And it's kind of different working on a cell phone as opposed to a laptop. So, you know, we're going to make it do what it do. Y'all know I always come to you guys and make sure that I clear the air. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be my music because I usually have music to play. I don't got no music today. So, la cucaracha, ya no better coming out. A fucking Fanta. Marijuana. You know, I like to clear the air of all the negative energy. Recently, I've been hit back to back with negative energy, whether it's with the energy that I caused or someone else is negative. And so I'm trying to clear the air because this right now, this is a shift happening in the world. So for those of you who may not even understand, you know, understand like the stars and the different type of retrogrades that happen right now, we're in a shift or something. A shift is happening in the world. So if you feel like you're being attacked left and right with a bunch of BS and negativity, it's because something great is about to happen to you in your life. So just stay focused. If you're in a situation where it is causing you a lot of strife and pain and you don't see yourself progressing or elevating in that situation, I strongly suggest you get on. Please, you are not forced to stay anywhere where you're unhappy. If you're unhappy where you're at, leave. Please take the word of advice from me. So let me clear this air. I'm no reggae. I'm no reggae. We're releasing all the negative energy. Let's do it one more time. If you guys don't have you a sound bowl, I suggest you get one. I mean, right now my spirit's feeling so wonderful. So that was me cleaning the air of all negativity, of all foolishness. You know what I mean? And I think everybody in life and everybody that's listening to this podcast should definitely look for a sound bowl. You can find it at your local WeBuyBlack.com. Shout out to Black Corn Man for putting me on to WeBuyBlack.com. We want to buy black. We don't want to use Amazon because Jeff Bezos don't care about the black people. You know what I mean? We want to support our own people. You know what I mean? No offense to Jeff Bezos, but you know, he looking out for his people. We got to look out for our people. You understand? So WeBuyBlack.com is where you can find your local sound bowl and its devices. You feel me? I really love this mask, y'all. Y'all don't even understand how much I love this mask. So each and every time I come on my podcast, always spotlighting our ancestors. I'm always giving back to who paved the way for us and myself, which is our forefathers. And I'm reading a book called 1001 Inventions. That's right, 1001 Inventions. These are all the inventions. These are not all the inventions, but these are some of the inventions that they were able to capture and put in a book of the things that we contribute to this world and to this society, to this culture, to this country. And we don't really get our just due. You know what I mean? They don't really show us love like they're supposed to. They don't really show us, give us the respect as being the innovators of everything. We invented phone books, the computer chip, nigga. We invented a brown paper bag, yams. We invented lactate milk. We invented so much shit. It's crazy. Sorry for the cursing. I'm trying to work on that. So the first invention that I have for you is called the airplane. The airplane! Let's go. When you say you accustomed to going customs and you black, guess what? That's because that's it true. Even if you ain't never been on a plane, you got it in you. You got it in you. We built the airplane, nigga. The white man ain't gonna tell you that. But they taught us with the who they taught us the ski airmen. But that's not who really invented it. Airplane was invented before them. Okay, so the airplane was invented in Africa 2,000 years ago. Hello. A model plane made of sycamore wood was built by ancient Africans, examined by NASA's aeronautic engineers. It was deemed capable to flight. Hello? Come on. We built a plane out of wood, my nigga. How great are we, black people? We are freaking great. Let's go. We are so awesome. We built an airplane. We flying first class up in the sky. So, you know why we make these songs about flying first class? Because we invented the plane. We should always be riding first class. What's wrong with these white people? Sorry for cursing. All right, next invention. Our next invention is going to be aspirin. I just used some aspirin just last night because my tooth banging. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to the doctors. My insurance just kicked in today. Shout out to my job for giving me that A1 medical insurance, dental, and eye. You feel me? And an automatic insurance policy of $25,000. Shout out to my job. You know who you are. So we invented aspirin, as I said. It was contributed to the Bantus. So for those of you who are not familiar with the Bantus are a tribe located in Nubia. They were the first ancient civilization. So this is some information that I know from doing research and doing a paper called The African American Experience when I was in college at Johnson C. Smith University. JC! Oh, yeah! You feel me? Shout out to my HBCUs. Shout out to my HBCUs. You feel me? So the Bantus was the first civilization actually in Africa. And so the first established civilization, you know what I mean? So it was contributed to them. The Bantus used plants such as willow bark that contain the salicylic acid found in aspirin for treating headaches. The Bantus found these plants to be safe, natural remedy for headaches, other discomforts. However, American chemical companies, hello, pay attention. Hello. When Black people did it, it was healthy and smooth. Okay? But you see, when they said Americans, you know, American means the people that's this color. It ain't the people that's this color. Okay? Okay, hope you follow me. Hello. If you just now tuning in to TTRLA, Treetop Radio LA, man, we are talking about our Black inventions. I always like to give back to the community. I always like to, you know, pay respect to my forefathers. So right now we just learned that we invented the airplane and we just invented the aspirin. So we've been like that. And if you haven't already, I need you to take your thumb. Even if you don't got a thumb, take your nub. If you don't got no hands at all, take your elbows, nigga. Like, subscribe, and share to this shit right here. You share, like, subscribe, and share right now. You feel me? Because the more likes and subscribers I get, the quicker I can monetize and, you know, have a fluctuating income because I love my job. So I don't think I'll be quitting. But I do need some extra income. And so to have a monetized YouTube page would be amazing. That's what the goal is. Get this shit monetized. You understand me? So go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. That's Treetop Radio _LA. Follow my personal page. That's Big Homie _ Smiles backup page. No, it might be Big Homie Smiles _ backup page 41. Sorry, I messed up, y'all. But yeah, go ahead and follow me though. But so we getting back into it right now. I'm coming up on the last and final invention for the hour. It is the automatic transmission. Come on. Without transmission, your car's not even moving. Did you know that? The white man ain't invent that, but guess what? The white man got paid off for all of that. You feel me? So we invented the automatic transmission. It was invented December 6, 1932. It was contributed by R.B. Spikes. Spikes' mechanism allowed the automatic shifting of gears in a car's transmission. So without the automatic transmission, you couldn't even shift in the gears. How was they even driving back in the day? We invented the car. So we invented the car and the transmission, and we invented the wheels. We invented wheels. We like that, you feel me? So before I get into my story, you know, I always tell a wonderful story that kind of goes hand in hand with the topic. So the topic of the day, if you're just now tapping in, is called the 5 faces. I'm going to throw an additional 5. It's called the 5 faces, but I'm going to throw an additional 5 virtuous values that can lead to your success in there. But before we get into my story, which is called The One They Never Knew. You feel me? Whew, it's a good one. It's a good story right here. I'm gonna play a couple commercial breaks, man. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting me, man. Even if it's one or none in my YouTube channel, man, I gotta do this. This is what I love to do. And one day this is gonna turn out great for me. It's gonna be wonderful. Some rich ass person gonna come across my YouTube page and be like, damn, this Chewbacca looking nigga is dropping gems. You feel me? I'll be like, yes, yeah. You understand? So I'm gonna play a couple commercials, you know. I'm gonna play like 4 or 5 commercials, you understand me? And then we're gonna get into this story, get into this topic. Get it!
I'm fighting hella demons cause I'm stressing different problems. Niggas think they slick, I'm coming back and I'ma find them. Yeah, I'm from the 6, not 31, I'm not gonna rob them. I got my own problems, I'ma solve them on my mama. I ain't got no father, feelings had got softer. I'ma walk them down, I got them crawling like a toddler. Granny passed away and long lived job, my life got harder. Demons in my mind, I swear to God, my life got darker. Niggas keep on talking out their neck, told them stop talking. They say them demons fake, but I feel like them bitches acting me. Look over my shoulder even when I got the strap with me. Don't tell me you love me if you gonna turn your back with me. Walking with a passion, swear to God I got a strategy. Niggas keep on talking out their neck, I got them mad at me. Don't gotta appreciate, but I'ma prove that I got accuracy. You a murder and gallery, bed on my head, they selling me. Moving smart for a felony, baby header, you cratty B. If I spend your bin, I know my brother gon' come after me. Dizzy my day running, my little niggas, they stay down to G. I'm trusting so much I can just sit and smoke a pound of weed. Niggas said they got me, niggas buffing, niggas lied to me. First nigga got away with it, this time is no apology. Remember I was young as shit, my mother used to cry to me like a puddle of pain. Swear to God is really drowning me. My father want me dead, I told that nigga he had clowning me. And he got me built a couple times, don't come back round for me. He got me the way that I am, that's why I don't trust shit. Say that you forever love me, now I'm in the dust, bitch. Put that dumb bitch, yeah.
I used to shop at Modell, but I always got I had the post down, then they locked me back up. Never saw they locked me back up. You came with solution with the black, this time I got backed up. 25 on my head, I kept the number 1 and I did it. Moving me, I'm alive, but I'm not. They said that they gon' ride, but they not. They said that they gon' my brother, you got shot. You know when he died on the spot. You like when he died for the block, real die with a stock. Rest in peace, my niggas. I can't believe I'm living. I'm gonna see the grave man after giving. I'm trying to make it out, man, that's the mission. I'm trying to make it out, man, that's the vision. Solo still spinning. Hold the back to let me out of prison. Fuck that, they are still spinning. On the road, still spinning. Jiggy in the boat, still winning. Many on the block, still spinning. Yeah, I don't know how to be no one else. Really, I just be in myself. I learned how to breathe by myself. I had to show them things by myself. Listen.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want it, dog? Huh? Closed casket? You remember that fool in the wheelchair? How you think he got there?
Woo! That'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
Damn, Slim Dog. Damn, Slim Dog.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
I got a check. 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 Check, I can get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, they gon' shoot for. Skinny get thick, she gon' twerk for. And if she a thot, she gon' fuck for. Well, I got a check, I got a check, I got a check. Well, I got a check, I got a check, I got a check. Boy, I ain't tripping cause I got a check. Flicking this bitch cause I got a check. You can get stripping, yeah, I got a check. The Draco White gripping cause I got a check. Y'all into the new dimension, so pay attention. Drive slow, eyes low, 4 5s close. PBS is straight blind hoes. All new black Balenciaga, and I do this shit with my eyes closed. Y'all stressing about fine hoes, I'm sitting stressing about 5 O's. Hit the plug, go pick the drawers up, reinvesting in 5 more. Let's talk investments, eyes low.
I don't know how to be no one else. Really, I'm just being myself. I just and I just wanna be by myself. All alone in a cold cell. I used to sleep in a motel. Landlord kicked this out. Oh well, I knew the street so well. So I used to shop at motels. I thought with that I had the post down. Then they locked me back up. Never thought they locked me back up. You can't win solution with the block. This time I got back up. 25 on my head. I kept the number one and I.
But really, I'm alive, but I'm not.
Oh, damn. Grandbaby, why you ain't tell Grandpop that you was starting this? She's such a jokester. But yeah, Grandpop still blows the reefers, you know? I know y'all call this now the czar. I don't even know what the fuck a czar is, but I said, give me that shit that's gonna make me say, So shout out to my boy, you know what I mean, out here in Baltimore. But I wanted to come to y'all, not to make jokes or be funny. I also wanted to come to y'all to give you a little bit of enlightenment. How you move out here in life is ultimately how you're going to walk into your destiny. So if you want to walk with a purpose-filled step, you have to have intention with everything that you do. So if you're out here causing chaos, just know that your purpose is going to be chaos. Tell y'all mothers I said what's up.
Hey, we are back, man. Tell y'all mothers I said what's up. You feel me? No. I'm taking kindly. So we back at it. We gonna tap into my topic for today. It's called The One That They Never Knew. So this story takes place in New York City, 2010. Two wonderful couples. It's a lesbian couple. They end up meeting, being from two different parts of the world. They met up in New York. One of them was going to art school. The other one was going to college for a sports scholarship. The two young ladies' name was Gina and Terrell. Terrell being short for Terrelliella. You know, sure, her dad wanted a boy, but instead he got a girl, so he was still wanted to include his name, which was Terry, so he called her Terriella, so she got a wild name. So Jenny and Terriella, they both were from the same area. Terriella, she was from, or Terry for short, Terry was from Washington, D.C., and Jeannie, she was from Calvert County, Maryland. Now, they met in New York. Terry was at a basketball game. She was playing against NYU basketball team, and Jenny was for this particular game, she was just a bystander watching the game. And at the end of the game, Terriella and Jenny end up crossing paths. So Terriella first spots Jenny, and she is floored. Like Terriella, who is of a masculine energy, she sees Jenny and she's like, "Wow. Do you know you're so beautiful?" Jenny looks at her and then looks around and say, "Me? You talking to me?" Terry says to her, Yes, I'm talking to you. You are the most beautifulest thing that I've seen ever. And I was staring at you during this whole entire game. That's why I scored 84 points. It's because I was hoping that you'd be watching. You didn't score them 84 points for me. Yes, I did. You are so amazing. What's your name? My name is Jenny. What's your name? Well, everybody called me Terry, but my name is Terriella. Wow, that's such a beautiful name, Terriella. Thank you, Jenny. So the two exchanged information. They exchanged numbers and everything like that. And they end up linking up. And the first date was a blast. They went to a cheesecake factory in New York City. and they had a good time, had great conversation. They found out they had a lot of interests and likes together. So as they progressed further in their relationship, things began to shift a little bit. So Jenny made Terry aware that she, had kids. So she wanted to ask and see if Terry was okay that she had children. And Terry, being a stand-up woman and, a masculine energy, she was like, yeah, I don't care about that. I don't got kids, but I treat your kids like my kids. You know what I'm saying? And so Jenny was just like, man, you're amazing. I've never had somebody to be so embraceful of me and my situation like that. So, they talked, they chop it up, they found out they have a lot of interest together, and they end up leaving the Cheesecake Factory together. Hey, Jenny, I just wanted to let you know that you're so amazing. I had a wonderful time at dinner. We had good conversation. We have so many likes and loves that each other has for things that we both share. I mean, I'm just so flabbergasted. Why are you laughing, Jenny? Because you said flabbergasted. Yeah, I'm just so in awe that you are so amazing. You're an amazing mom. I mean, you're just great. Is it okay if I ask you out to another date? Sure. Well, I don't usually do this, but Jenny, will you go out on another date with me? Yes, I will, Terry. You're so amazing. So the two, been kicking it. They go out on another date. It goes well again, and Jenny is feeling so important. She's feeling a feeling that she's never felt before. She's feeling loved. She's feeling appreciated. She has somebody who is seeing who she is and not who she is because she has kids, So she was just really in awe. So they decide to move back to their prospective hometowns of the DMV area. So when they decide to make this move, Terry asks Jenny if it'll be okay if she moved in with her. Not because Terry didn't have a place to go, but because, she felt like she found the love of her life. And so why not, just jump into it? Terry was the type of person that just jumps, just goes with her heart. She doesn't really, ask questions. She just goes straight into it. She feels the vibe, and everything. She, dedicating herself because she has a lot of love to give, and she was really wanting to love somebody. So it seemed like God had stepped up to the plate when her and Jenny met. So Jenny agrees, and then one day, tragedy strikes. When Terry moved in with Jenny, Terry, under the impression that, everything is going to be like it was when they first met. They're going to grow together. Jenny is going to help Terry become a parent, teach her the ropes and things like that. But soon as Terry moved in with Jenny, Jenny turned into another person. Jenny began to verbally abuse Terry. She was always angry at Terry. She was always, physically and mentally abusing Terry. And Terry, never been in that situation before, didn't even know who she could go to. So she just endured the pain and the agony until one day Terry said, "No more. I'm not taking this, Jenny, from you. We've only been together for 8 months, and you are physically and mentally abusing me. I don't know what happened. What did I do to make you change?" Jenny looked at Terry and said, "I never wanted you to love me anyway. I just wanted that temporary feeling. I didn't want it to last a long time. You have it lasting a long time, so I'm self-sabotaging this. Terry looks at Jenny. You self-sabotaging this? Yes. I hate you, Terry. I hate you. And Jenny picks up the knife, stabs Terry in the heart. Poof! Terry dies. And that was the end of the story. So that's the title of that story was called The One They Never Knew. And that's because Terry didn't really know who Jenny was because, she was so on a high about finding somebody who was had her interest in mind, that liked what she liked and everything like that. So, she didn't really focus on, who she was as a person, like in general. She didn't really see that because people show you who they are all the time. Some people are so good at hiding their true face, you never know who the fuck they are. Hence and forth, why we got the title, The Five Faces. You feel me? I think my assistant manager, shout out to my assistant manager. My manager is out of the country. So I have my assistant manager helping me. Hey, did you tell me that my co-host was at the door? Okay, let's go! I got my co-host at the door. Let's bring him in this bitch. Let's bring him in. Let's go!
Hey, the Tesla wasn't charged. We had to show up a little late. Had to charge the Tesla. You feel me?
You know when you balling, man, it be like that, man. Shout out to my co-host. Everybody clap it up for my man. Clap it up for my man. My man looking fly. Shout out to Black Core, man. He always looking fly. And shout out to your lovely lady. She always with you looking extra fly. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do, man. So today's topic of the day is called The Five Faces. So I picked this topic because a lot of times in life, people don't know that there are 5 faces to a human, right? Yeah. And also I also want to talk about 5 ways that you can live a virtuous life to be successful. So we're gonna start with the 5 faces of a human. And you just chime in, Black Hole Man, let me know what you think. So the first face that you have when you are dealing with a person is you have the face that everybody sees, right? You have that character and that personality that you give to your job, you give to, your families, your friends. Everybody see that face. Everybody know that face. That's the cool. Whatever face that is, that's the face that everybody knows. Then you got your second face. Your second face is the face that you give to like your intimate friends, your intimate family members, you know what I'm saying? You may give your job a different face. This your second face, your professional face. Then you got your third face, right? Your third face is what only the person that you are with sees. So who you are when you with your spouse or your significant other is not who the world is going to see. They don't see that face. And some people behind closed doors with their intimate lovers or partners are very nasty, horrible people. You know what I'm saying? But then to the world, they come off looking like, they angel and they Mrs. Right or Mr. Right. But then you got the fourth face that
wait a minute. Wait, hold on. What am I like with that face? like
they get a hell in the
So like, what was that face? Can we get that last face read for us one more time, please?
That's the face that only your partner sees, like your person that your significant other. Whoever your significant other is, that's the face that they see. They don't show that face to like their family or their friends. You agree?
He's the same for everyone. He's the same for everyone.
So you got the so Black Corman has the same face.
Yeah,
I ain't tell you the fifth face. The fifth face is the one that Black Corman hasn't even discovered yet. So you don't know that face yet. Because he ain't discovered it yet. That's the face that we have to discover. So what you think about the 5 faces? Tell me what you think about that.
I guess. I mean, it's like kind of like she said. I'm not.
Yeah.
Not that I'm the same for everybody.
It is.
Nah.
Whatever I know, everybody knows.
Nah.
Like everybody on social media knows. Like everything is public. My life is public. Like he's everyone's person, you know?
Yeah,
Everyone can reach out to him. It's like, yeah.
Oh, so your face is easy. So you have the easy, accessible face, Black Corman.
Nah.
You said nah.
Like anything to make him happy. Like,
No, it's because I make myself. I'm happy. Like I could really be happy by myself in a room. Man, I used to grow up playing with dust. I could really be happy by myself. And then so it's like anything that everybody brings or doesn't bring is I enjoy it, but it's not gonna break my happiness. It's not gonna make or break my happiness. Like, all right, I enjoy this. I enjoy having this. It's something that I want to have in my life. But it's not gonna make or break my happiness. So it may seem like I'm happy about everything, but it's really I'm happy with myself.
Right. You happy with yourself, and that's why everything seems like it's fun to you. Because you're a happy individual in general.
Yeah. And I could genuinely be happy doing nothing by my, just being there by myself doing nothing.
So do you feel like you discovered all your faces of life? Your friend face, your work face, your personal face, your relationship face, and undiscovered face. Do you feel like you discovered that face yet?
It's funny, yeah.
We just start creating the relationship phase. Like we just. Yeah.
Apparently, I'm working on my relationship phase right now. You feel me?
It's like you always say, like, we need to do this. He's like, this is who I am. I can't change. He think the relationship is gonna change him, but if you really wanna be with me, he needs to change up some stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, when you say, see, I'm glad that you stepped into the shade room. So when you say change, okay, so this is what my question. So when you're in a relationship with somebody, right?
Yeah.
Of course you have to kind of compromise on some things for that person. But why is it that I have to change my personality just so it can make you comfortable?
Okay, let me tell you something. We have this discussion today, and then he always say like, do this for me, and then it's like I don't like the way he say it. I will do that for him, but I prefer he say, hey, can you afford to do this? Can we do this together? Like instead of like clean my room, like can we clean the room together? You know what I mean? I don't mind cleaning the room. It's just that I don't want it to be like an order. I want it to be like something that I like to do for him. You know what I mean?
Right,
like,
right.
What we have is love and like friendship. So like, you know what I mean? So it's not like business or he's not my boss. Like I like it like that. It's just the way he do it. He's like, this is me. I want people to do stuff for me. Like I want to do stuff for you, but I want to do it as a partner, like someone that you use. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. So what you're saying is that your tone, it matters, and how you say things, because that's what I think I have a struggle with.
That's what I don't want him to change everything. I love the fact that he have needs. Like I enjoy that because people are boring without no needs. I love he wanna do that. I love he wanna wear this. Like it makes me entertained. Like I wanna be with him because he loves stuff. But it's like the way you ask it, like you have to change up. Like you wanna be with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you wanna be with me, like don't tell me to do it. Just say like ask me if you can afford it. The same thing like sometimes I ask him like, hey, can you do this for me? Like I don't order him, like I always ask him. He's like nah, I can't afford, and he's gonna cut it off right there. But I want him to say like, I can't afford it right now, but when I can, I will do it for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you want him to communicate.
Yeah, I never like say like, oh, if you don't give me this, I'm gonna break up. I never say that, but I want him to say like, I will do it in the future. I will do it when I can. You know what I mean? It makes me feel special. Like everything, like he say he don't buy stuff for people, but it's like it's not about the money. It's like you can find a plant from the ground, cut it, and give it to me. It makes my day. It makes me happy. That's what I'm saying. But you don't have to change the whole thing, just the little things, you know.
Yeah, so he don't have to like go out his way. So for Black Corman, he probably feel like when you say you want him to do stuff, he probably thinks in his mind because of past experiences that you probably referring to money, something monetarily.
Yeah,
But you just want something like from the heart.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like I'm just not that naturally romantic type of person. So some of that shit, like I'm not gonna think to pick up like my entire day. I'm never gonna think pick up this flower off the ground and give it to somebody. It's never gonna cross my mind like that.
Okay,
Like I get it. I'm trying to make myself think. You know, all right. Sometimes I'll stop. I'll get some flowers. Boom, blam. But I'm not like, oh yeah, like oh I see this flower. This is a nice flower. I'm gonna get this. Nah, I'm like I see this flower. That shit cool. It's Gucci. All right, go on.
Yeah, it's like for me, like I see like okay, like I'm gonna see her today. I want her to smile, so I'm gonna tell her. Maybe it could be like a joke. It could be like something. It could be something. You know what I mean? Like don't see it like a random. It's not a joke for you to pick me up. To like you have to enjoy that part. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So what I think happens? Oh damn, they got cut off. But we go. Oh, they back. They got cut off of their back. Okay, so what I think happens when you dealing with somebody, right? Especially for women, I feel like when women are dealing with their partner or whatever the case might be, I think they have expectations. I think they have expectations.
You said expectations.
But it's this is the thing. Like he always say, like I don't know. It doesn't come on my mind, right? So I always trying to tell him is like, yeah, like we should do this, and he's like, I don't want you to tell me what to do. It's like I don't know. I'm gonna keep it to myself. And he's like, at the end of the day, like you never told me, never comes in my mind. It's like I don't know.
This is stuff that I'll be doing to my partner.
That don't sound like you.
But so what it is that it sounds like Black Corman may have an ego problem when it comes to women, you know, maybe requiring stuff from them. But you have to see.
But hold up. I want to say that hold up. I want to say that it's not even a woman thing. It's just I don't like being told what to do. If the two people that raised me couldn't, you know, get it right, they had to let me go to not tell me what to do. Then fucking,
it's a different.
I had to raise myself. Then I'm the one that gets to tell me what to do.
Family is family, but partner, you choose to be with them. So like you have to change some stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's not mess. We're not blood related. I can't go right now.
No, I get what Black Corman saying. Black Corman's like, I did all this shit on my own, and nobody really was able to control me as a young person. So nobody can control me as an adult.
Okay, so wait a minute. So I agree with that. You also went through a rough childhood, you know, like your parents weren't there for you. But do you feel like you do things for me that are out of the scope of things that I do for you? Like you feel like okay, even all right, like okay.
Like doing your hair. I enjoy doing your hair. It's not like a chore for me.
It's just because so stuff is second nature to me. Like the woman I'm with gonna do my hair. Like it's people that never done hair.
No. Don't hair.
It's people that's never done hair in their life that when they with me, she gonna learn to do hair. They gonna, you know, somebody gonna tell her something. She like. I'm not saying that you don't deserve praises for it. I appreciate it. I love it. Why you make that face? I say I appreciate it. I love it.
You say
how do I not appreciate it? I take pictures all the time. Like, oh, look how sexy it is. Boom, blah. You see me?
You appreciate how you look now. How I do it.
I wouldn't look that way if you didn't do it.
So she wants you to. So that's what I'm dealing with in my situation. So it seems like that when a female does something for the guy that they're with or whatever the case may be, they are looking for a certain type of reaction, right? And so because Black Corman is not that type of individual that is going to give you that type of reaction that you actually require, you have to be able to accept the reaction that he gives you and know that is a genuine reaction. It's not genuine because it's not like he's not like jumping and, you know.
No, it's not even that. It's just, no. It's not even like that. It's like he keeps saying like there's nothing you do for me, but I do for him. Like I trying to make him feel happy. Like whenever his hair is messy, I'm trying to, you know, do his hair. Like, you know what I mean? Like
you don't do stuff for him. You have to maybe try to unpack that, because when you say you're doing stuff for him, maybe it means he means like contributing towards bills or finances. Maybe that's how he feels that you can help.
Nah, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things.
It's not that we live separately. It's that I feel like she don't do for me in the sense of like wanting to do stuff that I want to do, whether she wants to do it or not.
But it's always change up. That's the thing. Like today he wanna buy a clothes, and then I will find a way to buy him a clothes to make him happy. I'm like, yo, today is your birthday. Pick anything in the store. You know what I mean? So I make him do like that, and then it's like the next day he wants something different, so I can't afford it, or I don't have the energy, or something.
Nah, it's not even been money. There's never been nothing that you had to pay for it. That's all I want.
Oh no.
So you think so? So it seems like it's a lack of.
I feel like it never been count. Like I don't know. Like he keep telling me like how many females buy a flower for a man. I buy a flower for him. I buy him. You know what I mean?
What you do when you buy him the flower? What you hoping that reaction is gonna be? What you want him to be like? Oh, the flower is so nice.
That's it. That he's like, okay, you're trying to make me feel happy. You know, he wanted to do it that way before I ask him, before I beg him or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe you gotta find. Do you know what it is? Like, what is something that he likes? Because you say it changes every day, but what is something that consistently stays the same?
First of all, like when we made, he always say he like money. You know what I mean? When he wanna do something, okay, like I send it to him and stuff like that. And then it's like the first thing that I told you, like his house is messy, right? So he's like, I want you to clean my house. You know what I mean? He's like, I want you to clean my house. I'm like, I can clean your house, but I'd rather do it with you. Let's clean. You know? He's sitting there and me cleaning his house. We don't even live together. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. So you don't want to feel, you don't want him treating you like you some type of peasant.
Yeah, like I want him like, let's clean. Like, yeah, that's what it is.
Why you treat him like a peasant?
What? He always comes. Yeah,
yeah. Okay, look, it's not about treating her like no peasant. Not like, oh, do this. It's like it's more about you wanting to do something for me that you may not want to do. Like this is something I'm not interested in doing, but because you are my partner and I'm interested in making you happy,
you know what I mean? It's like how we do it together. I enjoy doing it together. I enjoy spending time with you. So
it's not even really about doing it because I can do it myself. You know?
That's what I'm saying. You can't even admit. I'm telling you, I enjoy doing it together with you. I enjoy the time, the conversation, and everything. You know what I mean?
So what she's saying is she'd rather help you clean the house. Why can't you? Yeah. Instead of what you're saying is instead of Black Corn Man saying, you know that I'd rather not clean my house, you should want to do it because that's something that I don't care for. She's saying that maybe we both can do it since we both don't care to do it.
Yeah. Like I don't know, like I want him to help me and I want us to enjoy time together. You know what I mean? It's not like a chore for me. It's like something we do together. You know what I mean?
Right. You wanted to be together. So
yeah.
So why do women, expect all of this stuff? Like like people show you who they are when they start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they show you this face?
Yeah, but for me, I'm not like that. Like I never ask him like upfront money. I never ask him like, hey, do my I want to do my hair, my nails. I never ask him because there's a lot of money that I can see that he have. I'm like, whatever he have, he's saving it, he's investing it. So I can understand. I have brain. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna make my home messy and then come and clean my house. Like, no, I'm gonna clean my house, take my time. And when I go for him, you know what I mean? It's a different thing. My problem is my problem. So whatever we need to share together, maybe work on art or something. Like I'm gonna be like, I want you, I don't know, help me with this. We can do it together. I'm not gonna order him to do stuff. I don't expect things like that. I don't know. For me, it's different.
For you, it's different because you're not ordering him.
No, never.
What you back there doing, Black Hole Man? You back there quiet as a mouse?
I'm making some food. I'm gonna look at my son.
Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying, but I feel like, a lot of times when you dating a person, right? Especially when you dating somebody who has more responsibility than you, I think it can be kind of hard for the individual to kind of understand what is priority and what is important for them. Because when you're dealing with somebody that has a lot more responsibilities than you may have, you may feel as them just if they sitting down relaxing, you see it as them chilling, not doing nothing, not being open to helping. But maybe throughout their day, because they have so much responsibility, that they just tired and they just wanted to kind of sit and chill, and they didn't want to do nothing. And so
Yeah. I mean, I understand that. And then it's like there's a lot of days like he get tired and we just meet and it's sleep, I never complain, I never say anything. And then I always mention his kids, like how are they, what time they have to go. I never get mad at him when he see them, when he spend time with them. Like I'm not that type of person. Like I know the responsibility is too much. I can't even compare my responsibility and his responsibility.
Right.
That's why I'm like, instead of buying this, like, doing this for the kids is, more, like, I don't, like it doesn't.
Him being a good dad and good father, so that's why you're not always trying to hit him up for money.
Nah, not even money, not even time. Like right now, he's gonna leave me, take his son to home from school, and then I'm gonna wait for him 1 hour, 2 hour. I'm not gonna complain because that's his son. He's more important than me,
Right.
So, like understanding is everything sometimes.
Understanding is everything. So what happens when the understanding, you guys don't understand each other no more, and because you each other aren't communicating well, and you're not really hearing each other, what happens then? How do you bring that communication back?
You answer this question.
Yeah, she's talking about. It's funny because she talking about her own life, but she asked you. You think about our life.
And then for us, like I trying to change whatever. To be honest, I want to be honest. Like I think about that because I'm insecure on this and this. Like I want you to tell me where you at, what you're doing, because I'm gonna overthink and assume you're doing something. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna be more active. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So for him, sometimes the problem is like he's gonna change for a week, but go back to who he is. You know what I mean? So he get comfortable. Like the same thing with me. I have some problems and then I get comfortable. That's the thing. So I always say like living together is everything. Like I can come to my house, our house, I will see him every time. I'm gonna be worried where he's at. Like that's what we're trying to do in the future.
Right.
Yeah.
Future plans is together, having something together.
Yeah. It's more like honesty and reassure things. I don't know. That's how a lot of couples fight. Like
because I think when you live together with somebody, especially when maybe the first beginning of the relationship was just like you're on this high, everything's going good. Maybe he's been attentive to you. Maybe you're showing him extra amount of love that he never received. But then what happens is, like you said, you guys get comfortable. And maybe he doesn't start being, he's less as attentive, or he's less, like on your line, showering you with love and making you feel great. I think that happens when you start to live together. But then you start to really see who the individual is as their character. So I think if the person has a good character when you live together, you shouldn't take arguments to the extreme. Like you shouldn't say things out of anger, because those words can affect people, negatively, and you can be negative. So that's just what I'm talking about myself, but I know people can relate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I say a lot of women have a problem with their partner. It's just he can't reassure. Like we want to be special, so like I want him to tell me I'm special. I want him. I don't want him to do the same thing that he do for people. So, like I want to be special. Like I want you to call me. I want you to tell me you miss me, you care about me. I know he do, but sometimes he's like, oh, if she don't text like that, I'm not gonna text her the same way. But sometimes just text me without a blue. You know what I mean? Like call me, tell me you miss. That's what we want. Like we want that. Yeah. Like I can't change it. Like I've been trying to change it, but it's changing myself. You know?
Right. And I think like when you're in a relationship, you should always not get lost in trying to always please that person, because you need to be. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship, it's not always about somebody making you feel this way. It's about y'all making each other feel that way. Like it should be cohesive. Like it should be like if I want you to like maybe show me love through like rubbing my hair, rubbing my back, then I should reciprocate that love with what you want. Like, and you may want me to, shower you with words of affirmation and stuff like that. But it shouldn't turn into like, oh, you don't really love me because you stopped doing what you did in the beginning. That's not it. It's just because you guys have gotten comfortable with each other. And you just gotta relearn each other, right? Because I think you're supposed to learn the person that you're with every day is something new. Like you said, every day he wants something new, because that's what a relationship is about. It's about learning that person. Every day is changing. A person should never stay the same. If they're staying the same, then you don't want that person. That means they're not elevating. So if every day they have something different going on, or they want something different in life, that means that they're elevating. They're trying to go to the next level. So you should be going, changing your mind and thinking differently too. It's not about being the same type of person, because you got to grow. A plant can't grow if it's not being watered. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I understand.
Yeah, so that's what kind of, that's the 5 faces that I was talking about, basically, pretty much. So you can sit the phone down if you're tired of holding the phone. The next 5 things I wanted to talk about was like the 5 main virtues of having a successful life. So go along with the 5 faces, you need these 5 virtues. So the first one is benevolence. So benevolence is an act of kindness towards ourselves and others without expecting to get anything in return. That's number 1. And Confucius defined benevolence as wishing to be established himself. Seeks also to establish others, wishing to be enlarged himself. He also seeks to enlarge others. Confucius said benevolence is not far off for those who seek it, as they've already found it. So what that tells me is basically being humble and wanting to put other people in position along with yourself is benevolence, and being kind towards other people without expecting without expecting something in return. You have to willingly want to be able to do stuff for people without them wanting something in return. So if you're doing things with the intention that it's going to be given back to you, your intentions are not wrong. Your intentions are wrong, period. Because you're supposed to do things out of the kindness of your heart. You're supposed to do it with love and intention. So the second one that we got is righteousness. So righteousness involves a moral disposition to go dang, that joint cut off. Oh my God. So righteousness just goes beyond, the simple rules, understanding and having a balanced understanding of situations. So if there's a righteousness in the heart, there will be beauty in the character. If there is beauty in the character, there will be harmony in the home. If there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nations. When there is order in the nations, there will be peace in the world. Okay, I see you stepping, big dog. Step on him. So So you have to have a righteousness about you. A lot of people think that they're righteous. They think they have a righteousness about them. They think that that they are so like holy and spiritual when really their character is not even right inside. And so their righteousness is a false sense of righteousness because who they are as an individual is false. They have a false sense of character for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have righteousness as a person, and that ultimately is the beauty of your character, there should not be chaos in your house. That's how I feel. What you think?
I think even with righteousness, individuals are going to be individuals. You could have total chaos and be righteous, and somebody just not see your righteousness. Like you could be doing nothing. You could be doing everything in the right to the best of your ability, and somebody still see it as you trying to slight them.
Oh, right. That's true too. That's true, but they should be able to see, like a real person should be able to see the good in you, even if they see chaos. I think. So the third one is trustworthiness, and if one is trustworthy, then they have a huge responsibility. This means if you are trustworthy, others will be more trustworthy. Something. Oh, no, it says, in the workplace, if you're known for trustworthiness, your manager will take notice and are more likely to give you important tasks. Therefore, you will be compensated with a higher salary. So trustworthiness just means that people trust you with getting shit done and you will experience a lot of greatness in that. But you know that already. When people trust you, Black Corn Man, they trust you when you motherfucking book you for the elotes and the esquites. They trust that you're gonna give them quality service and give them a good time, and that's why they hire you.
Yeah, and I do all of that, and that's where trust is built right there. It's like, okay, I have a track record, a history of being consistent in what I say I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's a fact. Consistency is key. That's one of your things. Cause pressure boils pipes, ain't it?
Yeah.
So the fourth one is propriety, and that is the influence of public expectations, such as the loyalty to superiors and respect for elders in the community. Propriety should be practiced by all members of society. Proprietary involves the superior treating the inferior with politeness and respect. As Confucius said, a prince should employ his minister according to the rules of propriety. So I guess propriety just means like showing people respect and love, even if you don't think they deserve it. I think that's what that is getting into, which is like basically being humble, I guess. And so the last one is wisdom. Wisdom is the characteristics of having knowledge, experience, and good judgment in any given situation. And I think sometimes I myself lack wisdom because, sometimes I'll be making good decisions. Not that.
Damn. I was about to say that I got wisdom, but then when you said it like that, I'm like, damn, I guess there's some instances where I don't, whether I choose to do the right thing or not, like whether I know the right thing or not, I choose not to do it, apparently, like.
Right. So the wisdom is something that I'm working on. I know it's in there. The wisdom is in there, but I guess as I learn life and make mistakes, then I'll have a better understanding of how to implement that wisdom.
Yeah, as we grow.
Yeah, as we grow. But man, this was a good conversation. I really enjoyed this conversation. Did you get something from it?
Yeah, I definitely did. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
multiple faces, the understanding of people's, I really seen the multiple faces more like a perspective, like, the version of you, the side of you that this person is seeing, type of shit. Like, all right, you're standing over there, you gonna see me from this side. It's gonna look a little different to you than it looks to them over there. It's the same. I'm still the same person, but it's just you looking at it from a different angle. Somebody looking in the mirror not gonna see the same thing that I'm seeing looking directly at me.
Right, that's true too. So. And so I'm like that you said that because just because you have different sides of you doesn't mean that your character is different or who you are as an individual. It just means that you have different faces or sides that you show to different people on different angles, depending on who's looking at you. Everybody might catch the same shit.
Yeah, and that's exactly like how she said. Like I'm me. It's like I'm me, and I do feel like I want to be more romantic to her, but it's also like, okay, my baby mama will notice it. She's like, well, you being able to sit in this living room with me all day is showing that you care in the way that you care. And it's like, yeah, that's the type of shit. That's you absolutely. I'm not saying that that's enough and that's all you should get, but that is a way that I'm showing that I care. My presence being right there, and the fact that you can recognize that and realize that is something that, somebody I wish that that's gonna be able to do and appreciate it. Recognize, realize, and appreciate it.
Saying, man, your baby mama is your baby mom. She know you a little bit longer.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, like, so you say what they say you don't want to. Go under, like, you ain't trying to do better. You're gonna upgrade.
No, but I feel what you're saying, though. That is true. What you
we working on it though. It's a process. It's not like it's ain't nothing completely ruined. Ain't nothing completely perfect neither though. So we working on it.
Yeah, we working on it. That's good. Hopefully, I haven't. We working on it too, but I think we working on it. I just want to say that I really love my partner. You know what I mean? I really love her. I may not make all the right decisions, and I may not say the right things the right way, but I'm growing as an individual and as a person, and my responsibility level is now it's getting up there. But we have two different type of responsibilities in life. You know what I'm saying? So what she may feel is important to her, or what she feel makes it be important to both of us, may not really be important enough for me, but I'm trying to do it.
Yeah.
So this is a good conversation. I appreciate you tapping in, man. Did you want to tell anybody any good things, any messages you got for the people?
Yeah, of course, when you put it like that, I don't want to seem like the only dick that didn't say shit sweet to his lady. I love you, you know what I'm saying? And, of course, I want to see us both have a bright future regardless of what the situation ends up like. That's what really matters to me. It's like, I want people in my life that's forever people. That's regardless of what, romantic or not romantic.
Fact. So, man, I appreciate you tapping in, man. Make sure y'all follow Black Corn Man on Instagram. That's black_corn_man_LA. You feel me?
Yeah.
Tap in with my boy. All right, Black Corn Man, you know what it is. Each and every time we do this shit, I holla at you, Slim.
Yeah.
That was my boy, Black Corn Man. Shout out to my boy, man. He always touching down as my co-host. The best co-host, the only co-host I ever. Oh no. Besides Ben Ready. Shout out to Ben Ready. No Rules Podcast. Shout out to Townhouse Media. But outside of Ben, Black Corn Man, the chosen one, my best co-host. He always giving me game. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. If it's one or none, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you tuning in. We learned about the 5 virtues that lead to a successful life: benevolence, righteousness, proprietary, truthfulness, wisdom, and what's the other one? Righteousness, benevolence. Did I say benevolence? Yeah. So I think I listed off 5. So y'all, I never go a show without saying free motherfucking Simba. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? My man be home soon, inshallah, man. Shout out to that judge for giving my boy a second chance at life. And just know when he touched down in the motherfucking DMV, you rap niggas in trouble. I can tell you that right now, you niggas is in trouble. Cause my man is about to fuck the game up. All right. I want to give another big shout out to my partner and our son, who are out of the country currently. He will be turning 13 in Thailand. He wants to learn Muay Thai, and his mom is so amazing. She has taken him to the place that originated so he can learn. So he out there training 6 days a week like Mr. Karate Kid. My boy about to come back stuck like a pack of jacks. You feel me? So shout out to his mom. Shout out to our son. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. We miss you. You and your sister and I, we miss you. So, make sure you come back. Make sure you're listening to your mom. Make sure you're handling your business as a young man. Happy birthday. He'll be turning 13 July 14th, I believe. And so, You just gonna be out there doing your thing, man. We proud of you. And shout out to my partner. I love you, baby. You are an amazing person. I know I don't always do the right things or say the right things the right way, but I have good intention in my heart. I really do love you. I really do feel like we were brought together for a reason. So despite all this shit that's been happening while you've been away between us, so I just, I got faith that God will work it out. And if it doesn't happen like that, I enjoy the time that we've spent together. Everybody has seasons, but I'm praying that we can, push through and make us again. You know what I'm saying? So I love you. Make sure you're safe out there. Make sure you just doing your thing, okay? Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Again, that's Treetop Radio _LA. Y'all can follow my personal page, Big Homie Smiles _ backup page 41. Shout out to my team. That's my 8 p.m. and my PM. Y'all great. Y'all the bomb. We so fly. We the flies in the building. Shout out to my concierge. They like that. Shout out to my maintenance. They like that. You know what I'm saying? We all like that. You feel me? So yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Got some commercials I'm gonna play for y'all. Free Simba, bitch.
I don't know how to be no one else. Really, I'm just being myself. I just had a and I just wanna be by myself. All alone in a cold cell. I used to sleep in a motel. Landlord kicked this out. Oh well, I know the street so well. So I used to shop at motels. I thought with that I had the post down. Then they locked me back up. Never thought they locked me back up. You came with solution with the block. This time I got backed up. 25 on my head. I kept the number one and I
Really, I'm alive, but I'm not.
Words of wisdom from Grandpops.
Again, coming to you with some informative information on this lovely Sabbath. Today's gem for today is life is like a plant. If you don't water the plant, it dies. If you don't contribute to your life and water your life with goodness and nice nutrients, you die without a purpose. You don't want to be a plant and wither away. You want to flourish and grow. So you have to feed yourself nourishing things all the time. Sometimes when a plant starts to decay, it's a lesson that you need to feed it like you feed yourself. Life is like yourself. If you don't eat, you die.
Alright, y'all.
1, 2.
We're doing the black version. Happy birthday. Oh, the white version, okay. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday, dear y'all. Happy birthday to y'all.
Say, man, it's Treetop Radio LA.